Hi Gemini, I hope you guys are doing great today. It's good to see you. I certainly miss the Geminis in my life, so I'm happy to be tapping into your energy for the month of June. This is going to be a general June reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you know your Sun sign and it's Gemini, you're in the right place. If you know your Moon and your Rising signs, make sure to look for those as well. I went ahead and already pulled the spread and did a meditation on them before I hit record. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys the spread. It's two cards. Well, there's three for the second week, but two cards for each week of June that takes you through the month. So we have the Page of Swords paired with the Nine of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands paired with the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. We have the World. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords and the Hanged Man. So I'm going to take you guys through each of these, and we will get started. So, for the first week of June, we have the Page of Swords and the Nine of Swords. I get a sense that you guys are feeling really scattered coming into the first week of June. The Nine of Swords is indicating to me that you may just have a lot of conflicting internal dialogue right now. And there may be a sense of you not knowing what is true, what voices to listen to, since you have so many contradictory voices potentially in your head. The Page of Swords is encouraging you to ground yourself, to get back in touch with yourself if you have to go for a walk, whatever, do some art, whatever it does that gets you more clear, right, and more in touch with who you are underneath all of the survival mechanisms and impressions that we gather from other people and voices that aren't even ours and things like that. And if you're able to do that, then something is going to shine through for you this week that you know is true. The authentic you in your current time situation will shine through and say, hey, this is the voice that you should be listening to, and you're going to be able to recognize it for what that is. And as you come into the second week of June, you've got the Seven of Wands, which to me means that you're being proactive about this Nine of Swords energy, about this scattered thoughts, conflicting thoughts, anxious thoughts, whatever they are. The Nine of Swords can come with some anxiety, even pain. Or self-criticism is another really big one for the Nine of Swords. The Seven of Wands is you basically saying in the second week of June, like, hey, I've had enough, like, you're done. It's kind of like silencing all of those voices at once, and coming back into a place of stillness. And it's paired with the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, both reversed. And this is telling me Two of Cups in the reverse is a self-care, self-love energy, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse is asking you, are you having balanced reciprocal exchange with the people in your life, with yourself, and with your life? And so these in a pair, it's indicating to me, make sure that you're asking yourselves if you are getting as much as you're receiving, whether it's just with yourself or in relationships. Like if you're overextend with yourself, an example would be if you're like overextending your energy at work for no reason other than the fact that you're trying to hold yourself to a certain standard that is just draining you and isn't sustainable. Or an example of being in a relationship with others is if you are giving way more energy to the other person than they are giving to you. So make sure that you're really asking yourself if you're showing up in a way that you're not draining yourself more than you're receiving. Like make sure the energy is reciprocal so that you have some breathing room, and some balance within your life when it comes to what you're getting and what you're giving. And the third week of June, we have the Universe reversed, paired with the Two of Pentacles also reversed. You're gonna have a shift in consciousness this week where maybe you're able to zoom out of your perspective a little bit and kind of see your role within eternity, within the greater universe, and maybe even realizing yourself in that, yourself as the universe, yourself as infinite. The Two of Cups, especially in the reverse, can come with, I mean, it's shift. It's really internally going from one place to the next, and the universe reversed is self-realization. So I believe it starts in the first week with this Page of Swords energy, where some sort of light beam of truth, that's the visual I keep getting, comes in for you and allows you to start to think about something differently and ignore some of the voices that just aren't serving you. Maybe even clear out some of these voices that aren't serving you so that you feel like you have more space within your own mind. And then that developing in the second week as you kind of like bringing a hammer down on all of the voices that don't serve you with the Seven of Wands. And then when you're coming into the third week, it looks like it culminates in a big shift for you where you get rid of these things that aren't serving you and you can really start to see things differently, see yourself and your role in the greater experience of existence, and the way that the universe's light shines through you, right? I just get a real sense that the change in consciousness opens your perspective a lot, kind of like you're zooming out with a camera lens or something. And then in the fourth week, we have the Knight of Swords with the Hangman reverse, which means you're moving forward. I get the sense with royalty cards like knights, queens, kings, whatever, usually this is either you or a person in your life. They show up as people often. I think with both of these, both the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords, this is you, and the Page of Swords goes into the Knight of Swords. There's a progression, so I really just see you leveling up, like you're evolving, you're moving forward, especially in the mental realm, like changes of perception. So I really feel like the Knight of Swords is you, and the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. Because it's air, right? And so I get the sense that you're actually, whatever you realize, whatever you discover within yourself midweek, that you're actually taking action. This could be really, really small action, but you are taking action on what you've learned and you're moving forward. The Hangman reverse means that you're breaking a pattern of stagnation. And it can also mean new perspectives and seeing things differently, like basically turning something on its head, which can also come with the Two of Pentacles reversed. So I see action. I see this culminating in something that you can really take somewhere. And I think it's going to be really, really powerful for you guys. So I hope you guys have a great week. I think that's it. If you'd like to leave a comment to let me know how these energies are playing out in your life, I would love to hear that. Or if you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, make sure to hit like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next month.